You're watching the Big 12 Conference on ESPN. And after a 7-day break, the University of Houston Cougars are back inside Fertitta Center, trying to pick up their 28th consecutive home victory. They'll try to do it against the Toledo Rockets. And a very pleasant good evening, everyone. I'm Matt Thomas alongside 10-year NBA veteran Ryan Hollins.
This is the time off, the games. You look forward to these games, man, but that's what makes Houston who they are as a ball club.
And the Cougars control the tip. And we are ready to play basketball tonight here from the campus of the University of Houston. Miles Uzan runs point for them. There's Cryer, who's off to those 3 really good games in a row. Perimeter work. Speaking of the inside, there's a layup attempt that's going in for Juwan Roberts. Very quickly, 1 shot and 1 make for Houston.
Play no games. That's the advantage inside for Houston. And Roberts, keep in mind, he's an excellent passer.
Wilson penetrates against 2 of the big men for Houston. Against a double team going off the window, Isaiah Adams, one of their 3 starters, averaging the Tugler and a reset for Houston. Going to the low block. Tugler faces a double team. Now throws up a shot, comes up short, but a whistle called against Toledo.
Matt, you see the game.
Now for the Rockets. They are led by Todd, 84 career victories. Made the NIT last year. Free throws are left hand of JoJo Tugler. That's his 21st block of the season. Back in transition, Cryer. Pass to the baseline for Tugler. Using that left hand, he'll spin to the right hand and score. Cougars up 4.
Get the ball.
Really nice addition from a transfer from Western Michigan. Arsenault with a shot clock at 17. Uzan. Good defense here by Toledo. Orleana contested 3 for Arsenault over Lorenzo. And what Austin brought up was very important. Playing in 4-minute spurts, kind of keeping the game as close as you can. But right now they just can't get inside the arc, except for right now for the first time. There's a block shot on the try for Gurdra Burchik. And we got a whistle on the offensive rebound. And Kelvin Sampson not happy with the call at all. My goodness.
He knew it because JoJo was there early. And he's got some unbelievable timing. He's there and he's waiting. Maybe it's the left hand. That block is clean.
That's a block right there. JoJo is.
But JoJo's frustrated because here's a lesson to learn. He doesn't mind coming.
Gurdra Burchik is a sophomore, 6'10", from Zagreb, Croatia. 1 of 2. And yet to go inside the arc, and now Cryer tries to do so. Out to Arsenault. Uzan to the window with the left hand, comes up short but a whistle.
And that's what you do. You know, you feel you got a raw whistle. He's going to have to be mindful. He cannot get in foul trouble. He's one of the guys who's going to have to be.
And that was a game that the Trojans only scored 11 first half points. 1 of 2 for Uzan at the free throw.
Got that ankle injury earlier to Emmanuel Sharp.
Another 3.
That's a foul. Yeah, it's another one.
Wow. No rhythm so far in this game. And Seth Hubbard, 88% on the free throw line this season. Making a year ago, MAC regular season champion, and then missed free throw there.
I'll tell you, these missed free throws are making Coach Kowalczyk.
Burchik. Oh, wide open spot for Hubbard. Glass only in the 3-ball. Bad miss. Arsenault to push. Layup against 2 defenders. Another miss. And it's out.
Play, we're going to call these fouls. You know, you kind of got to pick a side.
He throws, averaging 9 points a game. That's what he scored against Troy, but he did turn the ball over 4 times, and we have a stoppage in play. And a lane violation has been called against the Rockets. Circumstance.
No. Well, you going early because you're nervous about boxing out, and you see why.
Lott the offensive rebound and a reset. Back on the floor, Sharp. Good to see him. Trying to test that ankle. Floats it in. And the Cougars with an 8-point lead. The elbow. And the drought continues for the Rockets. Roberts in the low block left. Going against the smaller Isaiah Adams. Triple team comes. Good ball movement. Arsenault gives up the 3 for the high arcing 2, and we've got a whistle. Stop me if I've said that. Fouls for the Rockets here in this half. Sharp with the free throw on the 1-and-1. 10-7 in a game about a month ago to Louisiana.
Goodness.
I mean, it is spin. Uzan, open 3. No. Rebound to Wilson and a kick out. Sharp's open from three. That will fall. Second chance opportunities result in the second three ball of the first half, and the Cougars up 13.
Again.
Remember, that was 11 against Troy in the first. Roberts on a spin to Wilson. Another slide step. Sharp three-pointer. Offensive rebound, Roberts in a reset. Uzan attacks and loses the basketball on the way up.
Well, they space you out, and you know they're going, man, how do
makes the seventh free throw for the Cougars, and there's the eighth one in 12
point. Matt, they're going to clean this ball game up, and look at this, bodies flying, both hands on the ball. Those guys getting after it, man down.
Feeler for Tugler right in the middle.
It's in basketball.
12 consecutive points now for the Cougars. Malik Wilson hassling the ball handler Wilson. Sonny Wilson was our preview man, averaging 16 points a game. Hubbard a three ball in front of Uzan, and that's the first one in to Hubbard, who averages 9 points off the bench for the Rockets. Wide open Lorenzen, side pocket three with a whistle underneath and a body down on the Cougars sideline. And boy, Emmanuel Sharp is getting beat up here with 8:30 remaining in the first half.
But the players are instead branded with floor burns. That's how assistant coach Kellen Sampson described the effort.
That's why I brought you with me, to protect me. Arsenault into front court for Houston. Wilson, bad pass, intercepted. This will be Wilson. Blocked! Wilson comes back for the rejection.
They're getting nothing to the rim, no dribble penetration. Hats off to Houston's defense, but you got to give yourself a chance.
Sharp slide step move. Beautifully done.
Guess that ankle's okay, right?
Yeah, it looks really good. 7 offensive rebounds, 14 second chance points. You don't need any offensive rebounds when you have Sharp going to the basket like that. 26-8 now the lead. Lewis, another steal. Speaking of an ankle, looked like Jawan Roberts on that steal had a tough time. He comes back, gets the entry pass, and lays it in for 2 on a beautiful feed from Malik Wilson. Adams in front of Roberts, missing on a 3-ball. 4 different Cougars holding on to it. Sharp falls down, then the ball taken away from him. Nicely done. Layup attempt coming up. That's going to be an and one for Javen Simmons.
Hey, man.
Snag that ball away.
Javen Simmons.
The lefty launches and makes it. 6.5 remaining in the first half of play.
Kind of like you, Matt Thomas. I can see that description.
I have a punter's body is what I have. Twisting and turning. Arsenal, a tough contested 2 over Andre Lorenzen.
I love his.
This is Adams.
Look how far out. I mean, they haven't even made it to the paint. Toledo is just struggling here.
Simmons looking for a basket, and they're going to give him another and one. How about that? Simmons with a couple of baskets here.
Oh, he's here for war.
Here's the free throw. It is on the way in, and he's got 6. And the lead now for Houston. Robertson, a new 20 for Houston.
Oh, that's demoralizing, man. You feel like you played great defense. You force a contested shot. And you give up the offensive rebound.
Arsenault in the middle of the lane. Another tap out. Cryer for 3. 3 looks. The 4th look is in. Seth Hubbard, their main 6th man. Pass underneath. Good cut. Adams. Still can't get a shot up. Clock down to 10 seconds. Hubbard gets by Sharp. Weak side handoff to Gerchik, and he's going to drop it in for 2. Gerchik was very patient that time on the pump fake. Waited for a Houston body to get up, and he makes the layup.
He's seen about 3 of his other teammates getting their shot blocked off the backboard tonight, so he knew, let me go ahead and shot fake this one.
Yeah, the Cougars have 3 blocks so far in this game. On the trail, down the lane, Wilson comes up short, but a whistle. Into the line. Here's this first one. It's up and in. Cougars have been. Free throw number 2 is up and in. Those 3 sophomores that starts for them, averaging 14 points per game. Uzan to the baseline left. Pass underneath. Wilson Oh, faking the shot, going up, skying for the backboard and dropping it off the window. Nicely done.
The ball back out, so, you know, LJ knows, hey, I can go get mine, but my big guys need it inside, and we're going to take care of them.
Sonny Wilson gets a double screen. Can't separate. Handoff, layup, right side. 5% is Toledo in the first half. Cryer is going to backcourt off the deflection. Shot clock under 10. Francis, floater around the rim. Blocking foul. First attempt for Francis, pure. 37 played tonight at 6-3 on the year. Second free throw missed off the heel. And a rebound grab by Seth Hubbard. You can just tell Coach Sampson still isn't 100% pleased with the results so far this year. Want to be more fluid inside the paint. Baseline shot attempt. The defense has always been there, but there's two bad missed shots. Simmons, another block by Francis, and we got a whistle. Simmons misses the first free throw.
Hard has brought value to this game.
Andre Lorenzen also returns for Toledo. The free throw.
Basketball grinded out, so this plays into their favor. And I'm telling you, man, Sonny Wilson, scoreless in the first half. You got to be kidding me for Toledo. He's got to have some type of production.
Speaking of production, Malik Wilson goes into the middle.
What you want.
20-point advantage now as Wilson has the ball in his hands. Shot clock at 10. Javen Simmons, that's had a lot. Wilson's going to launch a deep three that brought some rain here in Houston, Texas.
Yeah, but there you go. We talk about him having a scorer. He's got the guy who can get Toledo back in this ball game. But if he's going scoreless, he's sitting on donuts and, you know, under 10 points, man, that's a problem. Again, he's got to be a 20-point guy in this game, Matt.
Wilson shoots 40% from distance. That was his first made basket of the game. Cryer wants one, nearly walked with it. Contested three for Arsenault. That's an air ball, and it's going to go out of bounds to end the first half of play. The Houston Cougars make 12 of 28 from the floor. They'll take that. Their three-point. Owinga, straight on three-point try. Isaiah Adams way off the mark. Rebound secured at the free throw line by Arsenault. There's a layup attempt that is up and in. And an N1 coming up. Tugler with a finish. Bench. With 18-19 remaining in the game. Tugler's free throw. It's the Wilson. Doesn't know where to throw it. Goes over to Uzan. Uzan will have it, and he'll try a three-pointer contested off the heel.
Uzan's been really aggressive offensively here tonight.
Here's Lewis. Bounce pass underneath. One dribble going up. The lefty layup is up. Javen Simmons at the top of the key. Weaving here is Toledo. Steal. Arsenault. 2-on-1. He'll take it himself for the right-hand flush.
How good has he been here tonight? And that's what Coach Sampson wants. Turn some defense into offense.
Lorenzen with a three ball. That is up and in. Just their third three-pointer in a...
Defensive rebounds into fast break points, and Arsenault pays it off.
Javen Simmons just picked up his second foul. Wilson on the dribble drive. Oh, uncontested. The parting of the seas. Rebound picked up by Cryer. Outlet to Wilson. Behind the back pass. Cryer still looking for a three ball. No. The dunk is there on the follow in by Terrence Arsenault.
Oh, he's balling here, man. He's got some hops, back-to-back dunks here for the Cougs, but Arsenault playing with the energy.
Cougars are up 21 despite 2 of 17 tonight from three-point range.
Listen, you're down 21 to the Cougs. That's like being down 40 or 50.
That's right. Foul against the Cougar games.
Well, we know you're enjoying it, Matt. Had some nice dance moves.
You and I both work for the Rockets, and it's hard to sometimes not say Rockets when you're talking about the Cougars, but a little frustrated with his individual performance despite the fact his team is up by 19. Uzan.
But nonetheless, you got guys getting valuable minutes that they maybe wouldn't have normally gotten.
And there's a top of the key jumper that's good for Milos Uzan.
Right, I told you Milos has been aggressive tonight offensively. He's been looking for a shot, had some nice drives here, and
5.5 minutes gone by. Cedric Lott, by the way, is in because Francis earned a foul before we had the last time out. And there's a three-pointer off the hands of Andre Lorenzen.
I'm telling you, don't look at this Toledo game and feel like they can't score the basketball. They can score with the best of them. That's just how good Houston is defensively. Oh,
there's Cryer, slide step, just enough to put it in for his first basket.
You can do that.
Here's Sonny Wilson, gets cut off on the baseline. Long two, contested shot, Isaiah Adams. Who's in the rebound? Bounce pass in front to Wilson. Layup attempt, got around Adams for the deuce.
Great pass.
Toledo actually has doubled up the Cougars on three-pointers made. The Rockets have 4, the Cougars just with 2, and there is a foul on the baseline. It's going to be Malik Wilson. And free throws coming up here for the Rockets.
Calvin's working the referees now a lot nicer than what we saw.
Quarter zips or collared shirts.
You
Free throws.
you should give Coach Sampson like a chance.
That he brings to the floor here over this season.
Yeah, he can score it, but defense is somewhere he's going to have to get better.
Extra pass out to a side pocket three for Uzan, missing it. Offensive rebound, Cedric Lott puts it in. And that's a man that's going to work on getting some more playing time when he crashes.
Done his job.
So Lott picks up foul number 4, so his time is short.
That's stingy.
And
they don't even want the ball to get in bounds, man.
Manuel Sharp and missing it. Uzan. The follow-up is there, however. Tugler.
I mean, JoJo's wingspan is unbelievable. He's just climbing over guys.
Sharp straight away. Lob feed inside. Boy, the Tugler missed the layup. The putback is on the way and through.
He's patting stats. He's
3. And a rebound picked up that time by Sam Lewis. One thing that Coach Sampson will not be pleased with, 2 of 20 from 3. Lewis, there's another block shot. The third one for Tugler. Uzan to the window with a left hand.
Oh, the court. It ends up blocking that shot.
Cougars have scored 8 consecutive points. Game high lead of 29. Burchick. Right hand dribble drive. Lewis contested 2 from 17 right in front of.
Convinced Coach Sampson to buy a surfing boat. He hasn't got to him yet, but does think he's getting close. Matt Ryan, we can't forget these coaches used to be athletes too.
Thank you, Austin. There's a baseline jumper made by his deflected ball off the hands of the Cougars' JoJo Tugler.
I mean, Toledo can't get away from JoJo. Block shots off the ball, on the ball, posted up, getting busy.
Using their right hand that time down the floor. The Cougars.
And he hedges out to 25 feet and then recovers and block shots. I mean, it's unbelievable the space he covers.
Biggest concern for me tonight is the number of Houston Cougars on the floor here tonight.
Sharp just took another blow, man. On a Kelvin Sampson practice, I'd rather be out there in the game. Put me back out. Mercy Miller, who's on the floor and getting a chance to get out there with some
They played a week ago Tuesday. So a long time off in between games. As there's an errant pass that results in a turnover, but Tugler gets it right back, coming our way. Finds a man underneath. That's going to be Arsenault for the flush. Here comes Malik Wilson. Cross court, Uzan. Baseline left, Arsenault won't take the shot. Looks to drain clock. Under 8 minutes remaining in regulation. Post up, fade away.
That's nice. That's nice.
Over the arm.
Like still digging in defensively. I mean, this is a stingy group, man.
Uzan with a basketball. Open man left side. Mercy for 3 on each side.
But again, you know, Houston looking to execute and get easy buckets. You know, this group has to improve offensively.
Arsenault, oh man, underneath, that's an easy flush.
There you go.
Francis, very painful for another 3 ball. That's off the front rim. Another offensive rebound. That was by Wilson, but it was taken away by Toledo. Hubbard, ball deflected, speaking of takeaways. Uzan back to Ford, and he'll drop it in for 2.
Yeah, don't want to get sloppy. For Houston, you want to finish those possessions. But I tell you, man, Toledo, they're still working, man.
13 of 48 tonight from the floor. Cougars are 28 of 58.
Leads the team in assists.
Wilson, 360 move with a reverse. Burchick face a double team. Shot attempt from the mid-range. No good off the hands of Owinga, who's their starting center, but hadn't played a whole lot tonight. Reset the shot clock at 15. Owinga this time from the left elbow. Drains it.
Got a nice touch.
Just at Rockets, who then turn it right back over. Wilson out left side. Mercy Miller, then he turns it over. This is unfortunately typical of less than 2 minutes left to go in games. Catch and shoot three-pointer on the way. That's strong by Bryce Ford. We got a whistle underneath. Free throw, back iron, no. Blake Wilson against a triple team. He turns it over. Steal for Bryce Ford. He maintains a dribble out right side to Lewis. Layup attempt. Foul. Cedric Lottback is in for. Has been held in check tonight. He is 1 of 8 and will finish this evening with 2 points.
Shooting and playing well. And said, hey man, get my teammate the basketball.
That's picked up by Gerger Burchick. We've down to a minute remaining. Lewis. Boy, Burchick had that one taken away by Jefferson. Back in the hands of Lewis, and he'll hit the mid-range.
Yeah, he doesn't get the first one. That second gamble was unnecessary. I like Lewis, man. He can play. He's got a nice game.
Lewis averaging 14 points a game for them is a little under with 11 points this evening, but everybody wearing Toledo Rocket gears under their average. Uzan with a straight-on 3, front rim. And, taking it away. Layup flipped up. Missed that time by Mercy Miller as he took it away from Burchick. And Wilson's going to dribble it out to midcourt. There's about a 5.5 second difference between the game and the shot clock. Fans that are here are going to give a little standing O to their Cougars. Down to 3 on the shot clock. Contested 2 on the baseline. In and out. Ball tipped up into the hands of Sam Lewis. Final shot of the game for Lewis. Up and in. That's a three-pointer. That'll give us a final score of Houston 78 and Toledo 49. Coaches meeting at midcourt, and for Houston, their 28th consecutive win inside the Fertitta Center.